You want to be successful, then you have to work part-time on paying the bills and full-time on being successful. You want to know what I'm talking about, part-time and full-time, and how you're going to be successful? Watch the video. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Frank Quiniguez. I am the ambassador of reading, and I think you're going to love today's topic. It's amazing. Thank you for watching. Now, today's topic is about working full-time and part-time. And for all those people that want to create wealth, they want to create, they want to make their goals happen, whether it be getting a university degree or traveling to another part of the world or creating $1 million, whatever it is, I'm going to give you a formula as to how to do it. Many times people go about it the wrong way. I'll tell you why. Because they work full-time at their jobs and part-time at having success. It's got to be the other way around. You got to work part-time to pay the bills and full-time to have success. And people have asked me, hey Frank, wait a minute, my company will only hire me 8 hours, no less. So I cannot work part-time. Plus, I don't think I can afford working part-time and be able to pay the bills. And I tell them, wait a minute. Those of us that have success in this planet understand that 8 hours to pay the bills is only part-time. It's not full-time, it's part-time. So if you're working 8 hours to pay your bills, you're only working part-time. Full-time is to have success. There are many multi-level marketing companies that actually have a very good system for you to have success. However, people want to work part-time here and full-time over there. No, it's got to be full-time to pay, part-time to pay the bills, full-time to have success. So I remember when I used to work my full-time job and I got into this frequency, I got into this understanding that my full-time was going to be where I was going to see the big difference. I remember when I wanted to purchase a home for my wife, I became obsessive. I was working full-time and purchasing the home, part-time to pay the bills. And what I mean by part-time is 8 hours. I would go to work in construction, and then when I got out of work, I would go full-time to create my money so that I can buy the house for my wife. Now, many times, and if you're working for somebody part-time, what I've always said in my videos is you give them your best. Don't give them partial you, give them full-time you, because they're paying you, they're trusting you, and they're helping you accomplish your goals, your big dreams over here. They're paying for the bills. So whenever I went and did my 8 hours, which for most of you is full-time, for me it was part-time. You know what, I'm gonna go do 8 hours and work part-time there to pay the bills and full-time here to get success. Many of the great people that I know what I'm talking about. They will tell you that what I'm telling you, it's true. There's a story about this one guy, and I cannot mention his name because I didn't ask him. I will tell you that he owns one of the most beautiful, successful restaurants here in LA. He owns that restaurant, and I remember when we would talk, he's one of the richest guys I know, and probably one of the richest guys in LA. Let me tell you, when he started way back then, he told me the story. Frank, I used to wake up at 4 in the morning and then go work for a market in the produce department. Then when I got out of the produce department, I would go to Huntington Park, a city here in LA, and I have a taco cart, and I would sell tacos, and that was my full-time. That was my part-time. And I go, really? You would work that many hours? I knew that I wanted to have success. I wanted to buy a house for my wife. I wanted to have a good life. I love my wife. I go, wow, that's intense. So he would go and do his part-time, get out, do the cart, and eventually he realized that he's making a lot more money here. Now he's going to go full-time at his full-time. And what did he do? He bought a restaurant. And not only does he own the restaurant, he owns other businesses and he owns properties. Now he can enjoy his life because he was working full-time at his dream, part-time to pay the bills. Many of you think that you're going to go work 8 hours and that's full-time, and then you're going to come out here and work part-time, maybe 2-3 hours and be successful, it doesn't work. Many of us that have success understand that that's going to be your part-time. Everything else is going to be your full-time. So if you want to have success at a multi-level marketing, you're going to have to work some full-time. And you know what? Follow what they tell you. They ask you to have so many phone calls, so many presentations, so many, whatever they ask you, if you follow A, B, C, chances are you're going to be guaranteed the prize. But don't expect to do part-time and not create all your phone calls or your presentations, all the visits, and still have a reward. It's not going to happen. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to have to go through a multi-level marketing or you're going to have to create a certain type of business. This guy created a restaurant, but you could also be a plumber, an electrician, a carpenter, a mechanic, and start thinking, and how is it that you work full-time? You got to work 100%. When you're sleeping, you're working. You know why? If you're in love with what you're creating, when you're going to sleep, you think about it. When you wake up in the morning and you go do your part-time as you're driving, you're thinking about it. Many times you're working 100% for that company. However, you're still thinking, man, when I get out, I'm going to go shower or I'm going to go change and I'm going to go to my full-time. Once you get into that mentality, chances are you're going to be successful. For me, I wanted to buy a house for my wife. I got it. Then I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get my degree. And I remember I would work hard. Many times I would pour cement or something for the company. I'd come out, dust off a little bit, go home. My wife would give me a tacos on the way out. I was eating and I was thinking, my full time, I want to create my degree. I want to be successful in this area. You know what? When it all happens, people think, oh, wow, success overnight. If you look at anyone that's successful and you were to tell them that phrase, wow, you were successful overnight, chances are we're going to tell you, yep, overnight. It only took me 20 years. You got to be constant. Work your part-time to pay the bills. Work your full-time to have success. You have the power to choose. In one of my other videos, I already said it. Choose wisely. Choose to be successful. Choose to put some powerful stuff in your brain. Choose to have people around you that are looking toward your success and are wanting to be successful themselves. That's your full-time, being in awareness. Be aware of what you're thinking. Be aware of what you want. Be aware that that's your part-time and this is your full-time. Wow, I hope you liked it. I hope you shared it. I hope you share it. I think it's a wonderful video. All those people that say, I wish, tell them part-time, full-time. Go after it. Very well, we're going to leave it at that. Till next time, your friend, the ambassador of reading, Frank Quiniguez, wishing you well today and always, knowing that you will find and get what you are looking for. Congratulations and thank you for watching until the end. If you like the information, there are more videos that you can watch. Also, if you're not part of this community yet where you're subscribed, you can subscribe down here. Also, make your comments. I love reading comments and share because that's what makes the channel grow. Thank you and welcome to the channel.